This is Ian Walsh, The Moment Money Matters with Hard Money Bankers, joined with an absolute nationwide monstrous company, auction.com. I am sure if you're watching this video, you guys know who auction.com is. Fortunately, Michael Jansta is the Senior VP of Marketing, and he was nice enough to cut a few minutes out with us to kind of expose, to those who are unfamiliar with auction.com or want to know more about the process of auction.com in our marketplace, how it works, how to take advantage of it. So we'll do our normal 3 videos right now, and then you guys will obviously get the big Friday interview that comes out, which is very candid. So first question I'd like to answer to people watching this, Michael, in our particular market, what's the best way to use auction.com? How do I get the most benefit out of it?
Well, right now, I think the best benefit is researching properties for the sheriff sales. So in Pennsylvania and New Jersey in particular, that's where the sheriffs are conducting those foreclosure sales.
Sure.
And that's where auction.com has most of the properties. So searching for foreclosure sales on auction.com, you'll find a lot of properties that banks are hiring us to market so that they sell at those foreclosure sales. So if you're in Philadelphia, you'll go to the sheriff's sale. It happens on the first Tuesday of every month, and there'll be 700, 900 properties. And auction.com will be marketing 60 or 70 of those. And those properties, we have title information for, we have photos, we have property reports, market reports, comp reports, and it's all tied to a bank that wants to sell that property to an investor. So you know that those are going to be priced right at that foreclosure sale.
That's interesting. I didn't know that. So a lot of people, I get that question a lot. How does it work? What's the bid going to go off at? That kind of question. My answer is, usually you talk to the attorney before the sale. But the reality is, if you have auction.com's pricing in front of you, you've got a pretty good indicator because of the pricing.
Well, and what'll happen is a lot of those properties, we will know what that price is, but it doesn't usually get set until the day of the auction.
Yep.
What that bank's credit bid is, or the upset prices, depending on what state you're in, what you'll call it. But company hired us to market that to investors, so they're going to get the pricing right. So those are the ones that kind of float to the top that you want to call those attorney firms and say the day before, hey, what is that upset price? What is that bank's credit bid going to be? And they'll either tell you or they won't. If we know what it is in advance, we'll post it on our site. We call it the lender's max bid, because we know that the bank's going to do a bid to protect the loan they put out on, right?
That's right.
And so one of the things I like to say is, if a property is worth $100,000 to a bank, it's worth less, right?
Yep.
It's not worthless, but it's worth less because it costs them a lot of money to own that property as an REO. So you know that if they're hiring us, they really want to sell it at that sheriff sale. And if it doesn't sell there, it's likely going to roll into our online REO auctions at auction.com as well. And oftentimes we're able to talk to them and negotiate a reserve to go lower because it didn't sell there. So you kind of get a first chance and a second chance.
Very interesting. And I like the fact, one of the things that, especially in the Philadelphia market, you can't go into houses, you don't know much about them a lot of times. Auction.com has done a fair bit of due diligence. You're not representing for the person, but you're giving them more information. Rather than them spending the time, because the time you drive around the city of 700 properties, even 70 properties to go see those, that's a lot of manpower. The amount of information you get by going to auction.com can be significant in judging, is it a house that you want? Does it fit your model? So it's worth, at the very least, being on that website and understanding beforehand, moving into that sale. Maybe there was something you didn't know. Maybe there's something untitled. Who knows? But very interesting. So as everybody knows, I'm Ian Walsh with Hard Money Bankers, joined today with Michael Jansta from auction.com, and the best place for everybody to go would be auction.com. So spend your time there if you're in our local market, and see you for the next interview.